Hello everyone, welcome back to Fury Time channel. AJ versus Francis Ngannou. Joshua says former UFC champion is not a gimmick opponent and believes he beat Tyson Fury. AJ dismisses suggestions that Francis Ngannou is a gimmick opponent and believes the former UFC champion was wrongly denied victory over Tyson Fury. Joshua has won his last 3 fights, the most recent against Otto Wallin in a dominant 5-round win in December, and will face Ngannou in their non-title contest in Friday's crossover super fight in Saudi Arabia, live on Sky Sports box office. The mixed martial arts star made his professional boxing debut in October last year, where he knocked down Tyson Fury in the 3rd round, only to be denied victory as Fury escaped with a contentious split decision win. I was watching the Fury and Ngannou fight from home, and from what I saw, I thought he won, Joshua said. It's not a gimmick, it's not something that's benefited the broadcasters, it's not just a fight for entertainment purposes. This is a serious fight with someone who is prepared and understands the dynamic of boxing, and he is putting up a good fight against the apparently generational great, so I look at it now as something completely different. To be classified as a world-class heavyweight, I would say that you have to stay there for a period of time, but I think that he is an athlete with a lot of potential. I think he should stay in boxing in my opinion. He's got great potential to make waves. In terms of the word gimmick, we can get rid of that. In terms of the world crossover aspect of what boxing is, it's not that Ngannou was a gimmick or Fury was a gimmick, but the whole MMA crossing over into boxing I looked at is a gimmick. But now I can see that there are certain fighters in the MMA world that can box, and he is one of them. It's good news for us fighters and good news for broadcasters because they've got me and Ngannou going at it in a few days. My mentality is that I'm fighting a talented fighter, Joshua said. Like every fight, there is massive jeopardy and I've got to take it seriously. At the same time, I looked at it more as a benefit for the broadcasters and the sponsors. Now I look at it as someone who is serious about fighting, serious about MMA, and serious about boxing. That's why I'm here, because I love the same things he does. I love to fight. When I saw the fight with Tyson Fury, I thought he knows what he is doing, he can handle himself. A lot of people say he won the fight, and I thought this is a great challenge for me because I need to figure out more about myself. If not, it's a challenge that I'm going to stick to what I know best and I'm going to stay in my comfort zone. But when I saw the fight he put up against Tyson Fury, I thought this is a challenge which has driven me to push on and push on from my career, so it's going to have massive benefits for me in terms of the long run as well, Joshua said. Before Tyson Fury fought Ngannou, he said the wall of boxing's reputation is on his shoulders, but Joshua doesn't feel that kind of pressure. I haven't thought of it that way because it's only my pressure. I don't put that pressure on myself and I don't have that thought about anything. I just think about winning and doing what I need to do. That's my mentality, Joshua said. It's a 50-50 fight, anything can happen. Crazier things can happen before it is what it is. It's a great opportunity for me to go back to work. If I didn't take this opportunity that's presented to me, when would I be fighting next? When you look at it, I'm not at the start of my career, I'm not at the middle of my career, I would say I'm probably towards the end of my career. Call it whatever you want to call it, I'm just happy to be at work and doing my job, and I can't wait for the next opportunity that presents itself, Joshua said. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.